Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm trying out two products from Lottie London. I am trying out their ombre blush as well as their matte liquid eyeshadow. I had the idea in my mind to pick up a liquid eyeshadow that was more on the peachy tone, pinky tones to neutralize the cool tones on my deep set eyes. So I think this will work really well for you. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, see the side by side of the eyeshadow on versus off and the brightness that it gives to those cooler tones on the deep set eyes and how the blush performed, then just keep watching. So I'm just gonna start off with a little bit of cream contour. I'm gonna go in with e.l.f.'s Tan Lines. This is their putty bronzer. It is not super pigmented, but I do like it. I like the way it blends out. It's pretty natural and it's got some cooler undertones to it, so it's not too warm on the skin as a contour. So I'm just gonna kind of buff that into the skin. Yeah, it just creates like a soft, natural contour instead of anything too harsh. Just blend that around the perimeter. The sun is shining today. The birds are chirping. It feels like spring. It's so nice. It's so nice to finally see like you're on the other side of winter. Sure, there can be some snowstorms still, but it's like we've passed December, January, and February. Like we're out of the dark, coldest months. So we're in March now. So exciting. Playoff hockey's starting tonight. That's exciting too. Both boys are in the playoff part of their hockey, so should be fun. I'm going to take a little bit of the Creme Brulee NARS Creamy Concealer and just do a touch of concealer right in the inner corner. This is pretty bright, so I don't want too much, but I just want to warm up right in these bluish, purple, undertone grayish areas right here, and just brighten that up just a touch. Just on that line, and it just neutralizes those tones without creating too much of that stark bright under eye. And just on the outer corner too, there's a little bit of discoloration there, so I'm just going to pop whatever's left on the brush on the outer corner. Use my finger to pat it in as well. I'm just going to take a dab on the inner corner. You can hear the cat just like going around the bottom of the bed and scratching it. Gotta leave the door open just a crack for him because he doesn't like the doors being closed, but then if I bring him in the room, he doesn't want to be like closed in either, so gotta leave the door a crack open so he can get in and out as he pleases. When I was at Walmart today, I was looking at their Oma Beauty collection area, and this was gone now, so I don't know how I'm gonna get this when I run out. Really bummed about it because I love it so much. So this is the Flawless in Real Life bronzer, and this is the shade On Point, and I'm just gonna go in with my flat foundation brush and just stipple that on the upper parts of my cheeks. This is so perfect just for natural looking bronzer without being too like overly pigmented. And I love that it starts as a cream and then just kind of dries down into like a powder form. So hopefully they'll bring it back, or you'll be able to get it online. Like I said in a previous video, when I tried to link it online, it was like, it said it was only in stores. So I don't know what they're doing, but this is awesome and they should bring it back. Okay, we can just do a spritz of the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray from Charlotte Tilbury just to freshen the face, freshen the look, hold all the bronzers in place. What are you getting into, Monsieur? You had a bag on your head. You had a little bag on your head. That's not cool. He had this bag stuck on his head. Here, you want it? All right, so what I had just on my skin anyways was the Nano Bronzing Drops mixed with my Image Restoring Youth Serum. No foundation, just that. That is what I have been using lately as like the base for what I do when I put my cream contour. I cannot talk today. And concealer and whatever I'm doing, like that's the base to the face. That's the face to the base, the base to the face. Okay. Let's try the ombre blush first. So this is this shade Serene, and it kind of matches the cream eyeshadow. It's just like a neutral peachy tone, and I like it. Feels like spring, so about that vibe. So you can kind of see, it's hard to see on camera, I can see in real life, it gets more of like a peachy tone here. This looks a little bit bronzy, so I'm just gonna kind of swirl my finger around in it. Feels nice and creamy, and that is like a nice soft peachy color. Excited to try it on the cheeks. Just dip my brush in and let's see what we got. Oh yeah. First swipe, I can tell. Very pigmented and creamy. Like this is a creamy, powdery blush. Feels super soft on the skin. There is like a slight iridescence to it. Oh, that is pretty. That is really pretty. I should try swiping it beside Bed of Roses because I was like obsessed with that tone. So I just kind of want to see them side by side. All right, Bed of Roses is a lot more vibrant, but the Lottie London is a lot more smooth. Like this one is looking more powdery on the skin. Don't know if you can see that, but there's just like excess powder, while as this one just kind of like blended right into the skin, feels really smooth, and just has like this kind of light peachiness to it, almost like it kind of looks like a little neon-y, but it's not. But actually like such a really pretty colored blush. So this is the shade of the long wearing matte liquid eyeshadow that I got. It says it's crease free, hopefully. This is Peach Out. Color Cloud, and let's see, long wearing matte liquid eyeshadow, and that's all it says. It's not giving us any other kind of description. So my kind of take on it is that with deep set eyes, I wanted to try like a creamy eyeshadow, a liquid eyeshadow that would just neutralize the shadows, neutralize the cool tones in the eye, and peaches and pinks would do that. And instead of just like putting concealer on the eye to brighten it, I just wanted to try like something creamy, something that would look more natural, let's say, but also neutralize these tones. So let's give it a whirl. It looks like a lipstick, but it is in fact an eyeshadow. So let's try it out and see if like my vision will come to life. Okay, that's pretty peachy. Should we try our finger? Let's try our finger. Let's try our finger. Ooh la la. Okay, it was scary at first, but that is actually fantastic. Patting it in with my finger. Like, look at the difference we got going on here. Totally neutralized the ashier gray, violet, blue colors at first, like, and it blended out like it was like creamy and it was like bright and it was like, whoa. But then when I just patted it into the skin, it just blended out so pretty and like looks natural, doesn't look like an eyeshadow, but is not creasing. Love it. Matching with the blush. This is exactly what I was hoping for. All right, I am loving the way this looks on the eyes. Looks so beautiful. Gave them like a little bit of hydration, even though it's matte, but they totally just look a little bit softer, creaseless. Loving it. So I'm just going to go in with the warmer shade in the Gwen Stefani palette. I just want to add a little bit of depth to the upper crease and outer brow bone area. Just to add just a little bit of something else so it's not too peachy up on the brow bone. Just kind of want to soften that. Just going underneath the eye as well, just a little bit on the outer corner. Keeping this area nice and bright. So I popped on some mascara, lined my lips. This is the final look. It couldn't have worked out better. I love the tones. It did exactly what I needed it to do. Neutralize all of the coolness in the eyes, and just my eyes look like they have more life to them, brighter, fresher, and these are the perfect shades for spring. And this eyeshadow is not moving anywhere. So this would be perfect for summertime, just easy, like pat some on and you are good. It's probably gonna be sweat proof, I imagine, if it's not just like rubbing off with my hand. Love the way it came out, love the two tones together. So definitely check out the blush and the liquid eyeshadow from Lottie London. I definitely want to try out more colors, and yeah, love the way it came out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys again soon.